Hey guys, what's up? Surma11 here. Today I'll be reviewing Sword Art Online, episode 24, Gilded Hero. But, let's just take a look and see what happened in the last episode. So, previously on Sword Art Online, Kirito, Recon, and Leafa were storming the World Tree, and basically with the help of their friends, Kirito was actually able to make it through the canopy, I guess you could call it, and, him and Yui have teleported to the World Tree. I guess you could call it the top. And one thing that I didn't really like about this episode, well, I'm talking about episode 24 now, is that remember when Asuna went actually escaped from her cage? She said it was like a maze or something, and when Kirito and Yui were up there, they pretty much just ran up there to Asuna, which is a weird thing. But basically, Kirito, Yui, Asuna reunited, hugs, kisses, all that, and this hole kind of opens up in the bottom of the cage. They get sucked in. It's I forgot his name, Sugoi or something like that, and he basically has this new gravity magic, which basically Yui disappears. Kirito and Asuna are on the ground, gravity magic. I think this is pretty cool. I don't play that many RPGs, so I don't really know like all the powers and stuff, but gravity sounds kind of cool. But it's not. He says it's too powerful. I kind of agree because it's gravity. But basically he starts he stabs Kirito in the back with his own sword, and he starts well, I can't even say what he does to Asuna. Let's just use school terms. Basically, he was harassing her in a way that would cause him to never ever come back to school. Yeah, this guy's a freak. Cause if you remember earlier in the series, he was always trying to like take that little string off of her shirt. This dude's crazy. And then he's like, we can do even more things in the real world, and I'm just like, oh my god, I thought this was like a teen anime. It's like getting all mature and stuff. But basically Kirito, he's watching this, he's crying, gains the willpower to get up, and he actually talks to the creator of Sword Art Online, the crazy dude created Sword Art Online. Forgot his name, but that's not really important right now. He basically gains like master control over the game, and one of the things that I really liked was the guy was smarter than Sugoi or whatever his name was, because this guy Heathcliff, he's still like the master of the game, because Alfheim Online is a copy of Sword Art Online, and he's still the master of it, and it's almost like he expected the guy to create a copy or a clone of the game or something like that. And basically Kirito turns like the pain thing down to 0, so that means that they can feel actual pain and it'll affect their body in real life, and he changed the dude's level to 0. Now, I thought that was a bad idea, Kirito. We could have had a good fight, but you had to turn the guy's level down to 0. Or you turn him like to level 1 or something. And I'm not sure if Sugoi was stronger than Kirito. Maybe that's why he did it, but if Kirito was stronger than him, that would have been a pretty good fight. But this one was kind of one-sided, because the guy's trying to attack Kirito, Kirito's blocking the attacks, dodging, and Kirito starts slicing him up, and he's dead. He saves Asuna, and Asuna goes back to the real world. Now, we haven't seen Asuna, so I don't know about that. Kirito, he wakes up at home. Sugu is on his bed. I don't really understand. Like, when Kirito kind of hugged her, she kind of like blushed and stuff. And I'm just wondering, is she still in love with him? I personally like the idea of her being in love with him. Not like, they're cousins, but that's still freaky. But I still like the idea of her being in love with him. I kind of like her more than Asuna just by looks, but she like in love with him any she's still in love with him, or is she in love with Recon, or is she just like not in love with anyone? Just wondering. And Kirito leaves and he goes to see Asuna in the hospital. And this is the part of the episode that I really enjoyed, because it just starts snowing and it just seems so right. And he's just riding his bike, and then the ending starts, and this is a pretty cool episode of Sword Art Online. I've really been liking the last few episodes, and next episode was the last episode, and there are 2 more games. I really didn't want to talk about this, so I didn't like spoil it for people, but when I first got into the series, I looked it up, and I knew there were like 3 more games, after Sword Art Online. I know there's one with guns and stuff, and then there's one that's like really realistic. But that's all I'm going to say. Sword Art Online ends next week. Watch it on CrunchyRoll if you haven't seen it. Facebook and Twitter below. Thanks for watching. And